Now, I'm not one for faffing about, so let's get straight to it. The 1960s, a time when men were men, cars were proper lumps of metal, and a good martini could solve half your problems. It was also a decade that birthed a cinematic phenomenon, the spy film. These films had grit, style, and enough gadgets to make Q Branch look like a children's toy shop. From the cobbled streets of Prague to the sun-drenched beaches of the Caribbean, these films took us on a wild ride. So buckle up, grab yourself a stiff drink, and prepare for a high-octane journey through the 10 films that defined action cinema. Welcome to AMO TV1, where history meets cinema. Today, we unravel how the 1960s spy boom brought international intrigue to action films. 1962. The year a certain British secret agent first graced the silver screen. Dr. No, they called it. Sean Connery defined cool. He emerged from the ocean like a perfectly tailored shark, martini in hand, and the world of espionage was never the same. This wasn't just some bloke in a suit, oh no. This was James Bond. Dr. No wasn't just a film, it was a cultural earthquake. Next up, we have From Russia with Love. This time, Bond finds himself embroiled in a thrilling game of cat and mouse with agents from SMERSH. But Bond, being Bond, takes it all in stride. He outwits, outmaneuvers, and outclasses his opponents with the kind of panache that would make even the most hardened KGB agent weep into his vodka. Now, if you want to talk about iconic villains, look no further than Goldfinger. Auric Goldfinger, a man so obsessed with gold, he probably bathed in the stuff. Goldfinger cemented the Bond formula, and boy, did it do it in style. But let's not forget about the other side of the spy game. The IP Crest file gave us Harry Palmer, played by a young Michael Caine. Now, Palmer wasn't your suave, martini-swilling super spy. This film brought a much-needed dose of realism to the genre. Sometimes, espionage was just a dirty job that needed doing. Now, for a bit of a laugh, we have Our Man Flint. James Coburn starred as Derek Flint, a super spy who was basically James Bond on steroids. Our Man Flint was a hilarious send-up of the genre, proving that even spies could take a joke. Back to Bond, and this time, he's getting wet. Thunderball took us beneath the waves for some spectacular underwater action sequences. Of course, no Bond film would be complete without a megalomaniacal villain. It was up to Bond, armed with his trusty underwater jetpack, to save the day. The Spy Who Came In From the Cold was a different beast altogether. This was a bleak, cynical look at the world of espionage, starring Richard Burton as a burnt-out British agent. This film was a stark reminder that espionage wasn't a game. Now, if you thought Our Man Flint was a laugh riot, wait till you see Casino Royale. With an all-star cast including David Niven, Peter Sellers, and Orson Welles, this film was a wild, wacky ride through the world of espionage. In You Only Live Twice, Bond found himself in Japan battling Spectre and their leader, Ernst Stavro Blofeld. This film had it all: ninjas, volcanoes, and a secret lair hidden inside a hollowed-out volcano. And let's not forget Blofeld's cat, which has become as iconic as the villain himself. Finally, we come to Topaz, Alfred Hitchcock's contribution to the spy genre. The master of suspense brought his signature style to this tale of Cold War intrigue. Topaz proved that the spy genre was more than just car chases and explosions. So there you have it, 10 films that defined a genre. They gave us iconic characters, thrilling action, and a glimpse into a world of espionage and intrigue. These films didn't just entertain, they shaped the action genre by adding intrigue and innovation. Which is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And remember, in the world of espionage, it's all about staying one step ahead. So don't forget to subscribe to EMTV1 for more thrilling cinema history. Until next time, stay sharp.